Hey, welcome you guys to another book favorites video. Actually, I'm going to tell you about a book that's not my favorite, but it's a favorite of many students, or well, I should say, quite a few of them put it on their list and then done very disappointed by it. And that's exactly why I'm talking about it today. I don't want you to be disappointed by this book. So if you choose this book, I'm sure you'll think this is a great choice if you really get into it. But if you choose it for the wrong reasons that most students do, you're going to be disappointed. Okay, what book are we talking about? This one, I have a rather shoddy looking one of it, but it's The Great Gatsby by Scott Fitzgerald. Nicer versions of it look like that, and it was written by that classy guy up there. Doesn't he look classy? Oh my man! If only men like that men look like that nowadays. Anyways, let's get into the basics of this book first. So the title is The Great Gatsby. It was written by Scott Fitzgerald and released in 1925, so it's quite an old book. Don't be mistaken by that. It's got 188 pages roughly, and that's in my version. Most versions are around 200 pages, which is not a lot, and that's reason number one why a lot of students choose it. Um, let's be honest about it. To be fair, when this book came out, people hated it. They thought it was a really bad book. Um, but after the Second World War, it had a revival, and now it's considered to be one of the 20th century's classics. Um, so, yeah, whatever that's worth. I don't know. I'm just going to mention it. Let's talk about what it's about. Lots of people start reading this book thinking it's going to be about really cool parties, like that one that Leo went to when he did the film version of The Great Gatsby, but it's not. It is and it isn't, I should say. It's just not as glamorous as the film. The book is a whole lot more down to earth in that sense. The book is really kind of about the emptinesses of the American dream, the emptiness of these parties. So the main character does attend a lot of parties, but he doesn't like them at all. He doesn't like the glitz and glam. He thinks that people are unconnected. He thinks that they don't show any kind of human affection for each other. And what he also sees in his neighbor, the Great Gatsby, is a great struggle for love. And to be fair, quite a few of these characters are struggling for love. The book is set in the Roaring Twenties in America. The Roaring Twenties was a time when there were a lot of new rich people. So these are not people who were born into money, but they made their own money, sometimes in slightly shady ways. So there is some scandal in there as well, and that's always good, right? Okay, now let's then talk about why you should or shouldn't read this book. Reason number one why students read it is because it's short and famous. Not a great choice, really. In general, when there is a book on our list that's short and famous, beware because it's probably hard. Not so much in the words because The Great Gatsby doesn't use a whole lot of really hard vocabulary, but the analysis of it is not easy, and that goes for all of these short books on our list that have 3 or 4 points. Uh, there is a reason they have that many points and with that few pages, right? So that's reason number one. Please don't do it. These are the students who are incredibly disappointed by the book. Reason number two why students choose this book is they've seen the film and they thought that was an amazing film. They loved Leo, they loved the glitz, they loved the glam. As I said before, this book is not really about that, so you're going to be very disappointed if you read it for that reason. The reason you should read it is because Fitzgerald is a really nice writer. Actually, he makes really good use of language. He makes really nice use of symbols. I think very subtle yet very on point. His opinion on his contemporary society is quite refreshing. I think everybody was going on about buying things and getting richer, and he is one of these people who says, actually, that's not so important. We should be trying to connect with other people. And that's a really good message, I think. So that could be a good reason to read this book, actually. Um, if you like analyzing symbolism, you're going to love this book. If you like to talk about symbolism during a speaking exam, this is your book. Just be really cautious when you start reading it. Don't read it for the wrong reasons. It is a great book. It is a great classic. There is a reason so many schools read it. but don't do it for the wrong reasons. That's basically what I'm saying in this video. It could become a favorite of yours. Many students have indicated that they really enjoyed it, but those are the students who really got into it and did their research on the book. And if you're doing it for all the other reasons, don't do it. Don't waste a good book, okay? Read some other book. Watch some of these other videos out there because we have loads of really good recommendations for you as well then. Okay, thanks for listening. Bye-bye.